Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and today I have for you a different type of Crackout challenge. A little bit, had a customer send these to me and say, hey, can we play with these a little bit? And I said, okay, let's try it. And also, just so you know, these old holders are by a company called PCI. And PCI, I think mostly around in the 90s was most of their heyday. The old green label that almost looks like a doily up here, and then they had the gold label, both of which were. Um, I will say that I can find PCI holders that have some pretty nice coins in them, and we'll see how we did on this group here. We've got a Mercury dime, a Standing Liberty quarter, and a Lincoln cent. So this Lincoln cent they had graded AU50. And this coin had really a very small amount of wear to it and a very nice amount of luster. And I told our customer that that's one worth at least playing with. None of these were really designed to necessarily come out as some big money winner, as far as, you know, if you're trying to do this to just make money or something, these coins weren't necessarily in that area. This was a lot more of a, hey, you know, which of these would be a little bit better in an NGC holder? Am I going to come out in the long run a little bit better? None of them were super expensive coins. So like the 17S here in the AU50 holder was, you know, a $20 coin. AU58 brown, you know, it's probably a $60 coin, but kind of a big jump. And I thought the coin was really nice. So you have a little bit of wear, you know, on the highest points above the ear and on the cheek there, but the rest of the coin really, it's a little subdued. But has some very nice luster to it on that chocolate brown surface. So pretty cool coin there. Next up, we've got this 39D MS65 full bands, a coin that in that grade is, you know, probably a $60 coin, and something that had monster toning to it. No, that's the wrong term. But anyways, it had a lot of very original toning that I enjoy, that some of you guys like also. 1939. I'm just going to move it this way so we can see some more of the coin surface. Very nice finish to the coin overall. The reverse toning was pretty cool. Very unique looking toning, I'll say. And of course the full bands portion is that center band. We're going to take a little bit closer look up here, see if we can get. You want to be able to see a line all the way through. This is not going to film easy, because it's dark right there. My lighting is not great on that. I'm laughing because I just caught the label. I'm like, look at the color on that. But also the coin actually has some of those same colors into it. So you cannot tell well from the film. My opinion was that band is split, but you know, from the video it does not look split. In person I think it does. MS66 not split. So had it come back as 66 split, it's, you know, 100-ish. 66 not split, it's probably not too far off from the 65 full split bands. There's not a big difference in value on that coin from one grade to the next, but still, yeah, that one was a little bit of a disappointment because I thought it was going to come back with the full bands on there. 1925 quarter MS65 full head. Okay, so this one is really interesting also because the coin itself is pretty stunning. The toning may be dark for some of y'all, but that deep burgundy sunset look going on in this coin is pretty spectacular. And then it's a little more frosted on this side. The full head, of course, once again, this is a strike denotation, just like on that full split bands, especially when you can see where the headdress goes. When you can start to see this line full, like it comes here and goes here, when you can see that full line is separating the face from the headdress, that's usually a pretty good indicator that you have a coin that's going to come back full head, or should come back full head. Of course, the rest of the coin ends up having a lot of that same extra detail. So like the sash that goes in front of the chainmail and the lower part of the dress has full lines on both sides of it. You don't always see that line complete as far as detail goes. And the reverse of the coin is a lot more dark. And a part of me wonders if they kind of hit the grade a little bit because of the darkness. Of course, with light on it, you know, you can get it to sparkle, glitter shine. Let me get a different loop on here. Drink. And pretty neat coin. 65 full head to a 64 full head. You know, and grade for grade, you can talk about a coin being less. I mean, there's a big difference between a 5 and a 4. I mean, a 5 is close to $1,000. A 4 is 600. But what I will say is that, you know, it's the PCI coin is going to be discounted probably a full grade anyways if you see this in the open marketplace. But overall, the coin was nice, and so I haven't seen as many of what I would call egregious mistakes on these type of PCI holders. So if you see the old PCI gold or green holders, like the doily style holders, I tend to say, you know, be judicious, but also oftentimes the coins in there are very much so quality. I'm just looking again at the strike on this bad boy because it really pops. You know, the detail really pops on this guy. So anyways, kind of a fun little group for my customer. Also, I know a lot of you guys ask about sending coins in. It is pretty limited for us right now as far as sending stuff in for people. You can email the shop, but I will tell you ahead of time, definitely no guarantees on our ability to send stuff in for people at this time. And we've got a lot of irons in the fire, a lot of fires in the iron, whatever you want to say. And thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.